The topic which will be discussed in this session is on international business versus domestic business. That is, difference between domestic and international business. International business versus domestic business, conducting and managing international business operations is more complex than undertaking domestic business because of various reasons such as political, social, cultural, and economic environment across countries. Business firms find it difficult to extend their domestic business strategy to foreign markets. To be successful in the overseas market, they need to adapt their products, pricing, promotion, and distribution strategies, and overall business plans to suit the specific requirements of the target foreign markets. So let's discuss the key aspects in respect of which domestic and international business differ from each other are discussed in the next few seconds. Conducting and managing international business operations involves the nationality of buyers and sellers. Let's differentiate based on this factor. Nationality of the key participants, that is, buyers and sellers to the business deals differs between domestic and international businesses. In the case of domestic businesses, both the buyers and sellers are from the same country. This makes it easier for both the parties to understand each other and enter into business deals. But this is not the case with international business, where buyers and sellers come from different countries because of differences in their language, attitude, social customs, business goals, and practices. It becomes relatively more difficult for them to interact with each other and finalize business transaction. So this is the first difference between domestic and international business based on nationality of buyers and sellers. The next key aspect is nationality of other stakeholders. Domestic and international businesses also differ in respect of nationalities, such as employees, suppliers, shareholders, or partners, and general public who interact with the business firms, while in the case of domestic business, all such factors belong to one country. And therefore, relatively speaking, more consistency in their value systems and behaviors. Decision making in international business becomes much more complex as the concerned business firms have to take into account a wider set of values and aspirations of the stakeholders belonging to different nations. So the next basis is mobility of factors of production. The degree of mobility of factors of production, such as labor, capital, is generally less between countries than within a country. While these factors of movement can move freely within the country, there exist various restrictions, their movement across nations. Apart from legal restrictions, even the variations in the society and cultural environments, geographic influences, and economic conditions come in a big way in their movement across. This is especially true of the labor, which finds it difficult to adjust the climatic conditions, economic, and socio-cultural conditions that differ from one country to another. The next basis of difference is customer heterogeneity across markets. Since buyers in international markets hail from different countries, they differ in their socio cultural background. Differences in their taste, fashion, food habits, language, beliefs, and customs preferences cause a variation in not only their demand for different products and services, but also in variations of their communication pattern and purchase behavior. It is precisely because of the socio-cultural differences that while people in China prefer bicycles, the Japanese, in contrast, like to ride bikes. Similarly, with people in India use right-hand driven cars. Americans drive cars fitted with steering, brakes, etc. on the left side. Moreover, while people in United States change their TV, bike, and other consumer durables very frequently, within 2 or 3 years of their purchase, Indians mostly do not go in for such replacement until the product currently with them have totally worn out. Such variations greatly complicate the task of designing products and evolving strategies appropriate for customers in different countries. Though, to some extent, customers within a country to differ in their tastes and preferences. These differences become more striking when we compare customers across nations. Let's move forward with other key aspects. The next key aspect for differentiating is differences in business systems and practices. The differences in business systems and practices are considerably much more among countries than within a country. Countries differ from one another in terms of their socio-economic development, availability, cost and efficiency of economic infrastructure, and market support services, and business customs and practices due to their socio-economic and historical coincidences. All such differences makes it necessary for firms interested in entering into international market to adapt their production, finance, human resource, and marketing plans as per the conditions prevailing in the international markets. The next major factor is political system and risk. Political factors such as the type of government, political party system, political ideology, and political risk have a profound impact on business operations. Since a business person is familiar with political environment of his or her country, he or she can well understand it and predict its impact on business operation. But this is not the case with international business. Political environment differs from one country to another. One needs to make special efforts to understand the differing political environments and their business impact. Since political environment keeps on changing, one needs to monitor political changes on an ongoing basis in the concerned countries and devise strategies to deal with diverse political risks. A major problem with foreign countries' political environment is a tendency among nations to favor products and services originating in their own countries than those coming from other countries. While this is not a problem for business firms operating domestically, it is quite often becomes a severe problem for the firms interested in exporting their goods and services to other nations or setting up their plants in the overseas market. Let's discuss the next basis business regulations and policies. Coupled with its socioeconomic environment and political philosophy, each country evolves its own set of business laws and regulations. Though these laws and regulations and economic policies are more or less uniformly applicable within a country, they differ widely among nations. Tariff and taxation policies, import quota system, subsidies and other controls adopted by a nation are not same as in the other countries and often discriminate against foreign products, services and capital. The next differentiating factor or the basis is currency used in business transactions. Another important difference between domestic and international business is that the, it involves the use of different currencies. Since the exchange rate, that is the price of one currency expressed in relation to that of another country's currency, keeps on fluctuating, it adds to the problems of international business firms in fixing prices of the products and hedging against foreign exchange risk. So these are the few key aspects which I've elaborately discussed on the basis of which we can differentiate the business operations domestic and international. So to sum up, let's take the basis. Risk. Degree of risk is higher in international business, whereas the level of risk is lower in compared to international business in domestic markets. Mobility of factors of production, which is less across countries. but mobility of factors of production is more within geographical boundaries of a nation. Consumer tastes and preferences. International markets are heterogeneous in terms of tastes and preferences of the customers, whereas domestic market they are homogeneous. We just discussed international business involves usage of different foreign currencies, but in domestic they use only one currency. Business regulation and policy. International business is subject to several laws, policies, and taxation system of multiple countries. In domestic, it is subject to rules, law, and policies relating to a single country. Differences in business system and practices. Business system and policies are heterogeneous in two countries and homogeneous within a country. This table will help you to understand the factors and write well in your examination too. So please remember you have to first write the basis and differentiate between international and domestic. So the next basis nationality of buyers and sellers. In international business, people of different nationality participate in international business, whereas in domestic, people of one nationality participate in domestic business. Nationality of other stakeholders such as employees, suppliers, customers, shareholders, and so on belong to different nation in international business, but here they belong to only domestic, that is one nation. International business is subject to political systems of many nations, but domestic it is subject to only one political system of one nation. We had discussed in detail about the differences between domestic and international. Hope this session would have given you a deeper understanding of how domestic operations vary with that of international operations. With this, we wind up the session about differences between domestic and international business.